Before we start, I would like you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Trendy Spotlight. 8. Swiss Army Man. One Redditor, Tommy Shelby Dunn writes, Swiss Army Man, definitely no romance or job glow up in this one. Swiss Army Man, starring Daniel Radcliffe and Paul Dano, is an absurdist black comedy about a man marooned on an island who befriends a corpse that begins to reawaken. Dano plays Hank and Radcliffe is in the unconventional role as Manny the corpse, two characters who encourage each other to grow up. Hank shows Manny how to be a human and Manny helps Hank grow out of his self-seriousness and personal immobility. At the end of the film, neither get the girl, but they still part ways better for having known each other. 7. Bad Santa. Reddit user Vector Jones posts about a film that doesn't use romance to solve its protagonist's problem. Bad Santa. No traditional love interest. He is a somewhat better person in the end though. Billy Bob Thornton's black comedy Bad Santa is an R-rated Christmas film about a man who uses his position as a Christmas Santa to steal. Thornton plays the hard-working, hard-partying, hard-drinking Willie Soak who takes advantage of a friendly but picked-on little boy. It's their friendship that starts with Willie taking advantage of Thurman that ends up changing him for the better. By the end, Willie realizes Thurman needs a father figure, and doing so may actually improve his own life. Number 6. Manchester by the Sea. Manchester by the Sea is an incredibly affecting, dark film about grief and tragedy that starts with broken relationships that are never solved by romance. In one of his best films, Casey Affleck plays Lee Chandler, a father who accidentally killed his children in an avoidable accident. Reddit user A Dinner of Snacks posts about the film, Manchester is one of the best movies about grief I've ever seen. Insanely touching and sometimes even pretty funny. Considering how heavy their subjects are, Lee won't let himself have a romance with anyone again, but his relationship with his nephew teaches him that redemption and a chance to try again are possible. 5. John Wick. Redditor Friend Beast writes John Wick solves his depression by relentlessly butchering people and getting a new puppy. While the comment is tongue-in-cheek, it does speak to the trope that in many of these action movies, the hero ends up finding love to settle them down. In John Wick, Keanu Reeves plays the titular character who has recently lost his wife to an illness. When monsters callously kill the puppy she gave him, John takes down the entire syndicate in revenge. John has already found his one true love in these films, so there isn't any room for another. Instead, he solves his problems himself and in his wife's name. 4. Good Will Hunting. Just because there is a romance in a film does not mean that the romance solves the central problem of the protagonist. Reddit user Bullish and Pixie Fry posts, Good Will Hunting is a good example. There is a love interest though. While Matt Damon's character Will Hunting falls in love, it only happens after he resolves his issue. Good Will Hunting stars Damon and Robin Williams as his appointed therapist, Dr. Sean McGuire. Will is a hyper-intelligent kid who can't let go of his abusive past. It's Sean who forces Will to confront the things from his past that he once buried. The breakthroughs they make together are what allow Will to pursue love in a better and makes this one of the most inspiring films of all time. 3. Jurassic Park. Reddit user Shipwreck_Kelly writes about a film with romantic hints that don't resolve the story. Jurassic Park Dr. Grant and Dr. Sattler are romantically involved, but their relationship is a very minor part of the movie. The user goes on to say Dr. Grant is mostly changed by his relationship with the children. Sam Neill plays Alan Grant, a paleontologist who visits Jurassic Park and is stuck with two children while they escape the dinosaurs. Jurassic Park's mainly focused on the arrogance of man and humanity's inability to control nature, but it also has themes central to Alan about loosening up and understanding what it means to take care of those who are more vulnerable, and he learns all this via his time spent with the kids. Number 2. Kiki's Delivery Service. Redditor Dinosaur Fond writes, Kiki's Delivery Service is one of my absolute favorite movies of all time. There are hints of romance in there, but that's not what the story is about. Kiki's Delivery Service is a Studio Ghibli film with a memorable character. She's a young witch who goes off to live in the big city and learn the world. It is a simple but lovely film that is about growing up and dealing with the loneliness that many people feel after their teenage years when they try to find themselves. Kiki loses her powers during the course of the film but manages to regain them after pushing through her feelings of inadequacy and finding an inner courage. 1. Dead Poet Society. Redditor Kenny Sock posts Dead Poet Society. There is a small love interest on the site, but it's not the point of the movie. Doesn't affect anything. Dead Poet Society stars Robin Williams as an unusual teacher, John Keating, and a young Ethan Hawke as his student Todd Anderson. It is a film about a group of students at a distinguished academic academy who are under strict and intense pressure from their headmaster and parents, but John Keating teaches them to live life on their own terms. His selfless and most loving attitude changes the confused and restricted boys for the better without the need of any romance to help them along. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.